Alright, hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Finally getting around to doing this video. I'm sorry I was a little MIA on YouTube last week. It was a crazy week. We're not even going to get into that. But here we are, finally filming our Q&A with Daryl. I put a question box on my Instagram like 2 weeks ago in preparation for this video, and then I didn't have a chance to get it filmed. So anyways, we're going to jump right in. We actually got a bunch of questions. So, yeah, I think this is going to be a little bit of a longer video, but we'll try to keep it a little short. So, anyway. Okay, so, our first question is, how did you and your husband meet, and what is your love story? So, we met at the Haiti Benefit Auction. If you're a Mennonite, you're familiar with the Haiti Benefit Auction. It's like an auction that they have every year. I think they have one in like Ohio, one in Pennsylvania, one in Florida, and then all the proceeds go to missions in Haiti. Anyways, his parents are really involved with the one here in Indiana, and I was there with my best friend, and she introduced us. My best friend knew him. They were good friends, and she had told me before the auction that she had this friend that she wanted me to meet, and I was kind of like, meh, whatever, like, I wasn't looking for a dude at the time, so I was just like, okay. Anyways, he comes walking in, and I was like, whoa. And I don't know what he was thinking, because he couldn't even look at me the whole night, so.
No.
Yeah.
That is not true. That is not true.
Well, if you were looking at me, you were doing it when I wasn't looking at you, so.
Isn't that how you're normally supposed to do?
I don't know. Anyways, so we were actually just like, we got to be really close. We got each other's phone numbers that day, and then we just like hung out in our friend group for like a year and a half before we actually got to be really close. And then, we kind of just, like, became best friends, you know, and then, yeah. I don't know. Eventually, we decided we were gonna date, so. Not that exciting. Okay, the second question is, how old were you both when you got married?
I was 20 and she was 19.
You little cradle robber.
Oh, please. You jumped out of the cradle.
That's not true. What is the other's favorite dessert? Do you even know mine?
I don't know. You have a major sweet tooth. It's hard to pin one down. Anything rich, like pies or like cakes, like it's heavy stuff.
Well, yours is straight up ice cream.
Oh yeah. I'm a mark. I need ice cream. I can go like through a pint of ice cream in like a single sitting.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's not kidding. And it's nothing to show for it. Like, skinny as a rail, and
metabolism for the win.
You can eat ice cream like multiple times throughout the day. It's like kind of disgusting. Okay, so were y'all ever Amish?
No, my parents were older Mennonite before I was born. So, ich kann Deutsch schwätzen. She can.
Don't you dare.
Our kids will.
No, they won't. I told him if our kids ever come up to me and smart off to me in Dutch, I'm gonna spank them all because I'm gonna assume that they all were a part of it and they said something awful. No, I can't speak Dutch, but his first language was Dutch, and so that's kind of a fun thing in our marriage.
I can barely speak it anymore.
Yeah,
anyway.
I know. He's kind of losing it.
I don't talk enough.
Well, if I understood it or talked it and we could like have a conversation together in Dutch, I think it would help him hang on to it a little more, but I know nothing, so. Stupid fly. Okay, and no, my family was never Amish. I don't even know if I would have relatives that were Amish. Maybe, like way far back, but
I don't think so. Not Amish.
I don't think so either. Okay, what is something new you have learned about your significant other since you got married?
Ooh, that's a dangerous question.
Why?
No, I don't know. Something new.
Something new.
She's a clean freak. It's not
Isn't
bad.
that a good? I was gonna say. Okay,
I didn't know you were a clean freak.
Okay, I'm more of a neat freak than a clean freak.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
I can't even think of anything I've learned about you since we got married. I would say the only thing that I've learned about you since we got married that I didn't know before is that you eat cereal, like, for every meal if I would let you.
Nothing wrong with it. It's healthy. I mean, it's healthy as like Fruit Loops get, but
he will eat like okay. I will straight up make an entire meal, okay, and I will be cleaning up dishes, and he will go get a bowl and eat some cereal on top of already eating the meal. Is it because I'm a bad cook? You can say it. This is a safe space.
It's almost like a dessert. Like just
it's
like
not.
Yeah.
Cereal is so far from a dessert.
It's milk and like
that is
sugar.
Who agrees with me? That is not dessert. Honestly, it's kind of nice because anytime I don't feel like cooking, he'll be like, "Hey, it's fine. I'll just eat cereal," and he's like totally happy. And I know I don't feel like I'm failing him as a wife. So that's one thing I have learned about you. Daryl, when did you decide you wanted to volunteer as a fireman?
I mean, honestly, I was probably like groomed for it all the way from the beginning because like even as a kid, I played with fire all the time, and
much to your mom's chagrin.
I almost burnt multiple things down.
Did you burn a shed down?
I did burn a shed. It was very tiny. It was old.
You still burned a shed down?
It's not my fault completely. It was partly my fault.
I'm
anyway.
Sure.
And then yeah, I always enjoyed like medical, anything medical. And Dad was a firefighter, and my older brother was too, and my younger brother probably will be too.
So, Kim, do you ever get lonely at home by yourself? Okay, no, and this is gonna sound completely crazy to like all of you, but what are you doing over there? When we first got married, like the first like 6 months, like being away from my family, it was really hard, but I had brought Leo, my orange cat, I had brought him here from Michigan, and honestly, like the first 6 months of like major homesickness, he was it was so nice having him around. Like it wasn't that you could like have a conversation with a cat, because like we can't, but like it was just like a companion, and he would just like hang out with me during the day, and so that kind of like slowly got me used to being home all day by myself. And anymore, I don't even, like the days go so fast because I'm so busy anymore, and this summer with the garden, like the days just went so fast. So no, I don't really get lonely at home, but I am always ready for you to get home because the house is quiet without him. Who noticed who first? Well, I noticed you first. Maybe not.
Probably. You saw who, it wasn't like
okay, wait a minute. I think they mean like, when they say noticed who first, I think they mean like
who was attracted to who first?
Yeah, I think that's the question.
Probably her then.
Yeah, it was probably me. When did you realize you loved him and vice versa? So when did you realize you loved me?
I don't know. It's not like something where you just wake up and all of a sudden love somebody. Like it's really hard to draw a line. There's no defining moment.
So like for me, I think it was like he lives 2 hours away, and so we didn't get to see each other all that often, and so like you just really start to like miss each other, and yeah, that just made you realize that you loved the person a little more than I think you would if you got to see them all the time and you never felt like you missed them. Like, yeah, I don't know, hard questions. The next question is, when was the moment you learned you couldn't live without him? And honestly, that was probably like saying goodbye. Like, he would come up for a weekend or whatever and leave then, and like, it would, like, everyone before I started dating, people would say like, yeah, like when you miss someone, it's like a physical pain, and I was like, you're off your rocker. Turns out, it's true. It was like a physical, like, heartache sometimes, and like, I think that was what, yeah, like that made it obvious that I couldn't live without him.
Again, it's kind of the same thing. It's not really a defined line. It just gets like harder and harder every time.
Daryl, how did you ask her out?
So we had been like best friends for a while, and we both kind of had a feeling it was gonna head that direction. So I had called her up then one evening and to see if she wanted to go out on a date with me, and then she said she did. So then I got a hold of her dad, now my father-in-law, and you know how that ended.
It actually was perfect though, because the day that you called me, I was having the absolute worst day at work. I was like just so like grouchy, and then like my phone starts ringing and it's him, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then he asked me out. It like made my whole day better. Kim, what were you thinking when he asked you out? I just said, like, I was grouchy, and then I was like, honestly, the first thing I thought when he asked me was, finally.
Cradle robber, huh?
No, we had been best friends for so long, and we both knew it. Like, we both knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
I was just like, finally got the nerve. Okay, so the next question is, who wants to have kids first?
Well, I personally hope that Kim has a child first. I mean...
That's not the question, you know
It's the
it.
question.
No, it's not.
It's the question.
You can't have a kid. Oh my word.
If that was a question on test in school, I would have answered what I just said.
That says a lot about you. I would say, like, I don't know, we're both, like, equally excited to have a kid. I don't know if that's abnormal or not, but, like, we're both really excited for what God has planned for our family, I guess. Like, I don't know. I would say, like, I was probably more excited. I got excited about it, like, earlier on than, like, he did, but, like, isn't that, like, most girls? Like, girls like, babies.
Baby showers.
I don't know. Anyway, okay, next question. Daryl, were you forced into doing this Q&A?
I was 100%.
You were not.
No, I actually wasn't. I just thought it'd be kind of fun, just because.
Oh.
And apparently people have questions.
I asked him nicely. Okay, so, yeah, you were not forced into doing this. How many children do you want in the future? Like, so many. So many.
I mean...
No, I think we disagree on this a little bit. Like, I've all my life I've wanted, like, so many. And Daryl feels like 6 or 7 would be, like, the limit.
Honestly, it doesn't make much of a difference, because I'm not the one that's gonna have the children, so...
Yeah.
They are cheaper by the dozen.
No, they're not. I think that's a myth. I don't know. We'll see what God has in store. I don't know. I feel like it's stupid to even try and plan. Because, like, I mean, yeah. If God wants us to have a huge family, that's what we're going to have. And if he chooses for us to have a tiny family or no family, then that's also his plan. So, where did you go on your first date?
Was it Longhorn or Outback?
Outback.
Outback.
Outback Steakhouse. And believe it or not...
Sirloin medium rare. And their 3-cheese mac and cheese.
Wow.
Lemonade and loaded baked potato. Ha! Boom. Got to order the exact same thing every time I go. So
nice. And here's a fun fact. So we went out on our first date and I got a steak too. But then for one of my sides, I got a Caesar salad. And this guy laughs at me and calls me a rabbit.
I don't remember.
Yes, Daryl, because he said, you're eating like a rabbit? And I mean, luckily we were very close friends and I can take a jab, you know. And anyways, I will have you guys know that now when we go to a steakhouse, he asks me, hey, are you gonna order the Caesar salad and then like I can have some of it? Uh-huh. This guy eats Caesar salad now, so.
It still feels weird to eat the food that your food eats.
So stupid. Daryl, how do you honestly feel about the cats and your wife's? That's Concord. And if any of you are wondering what it's like to be married to a volunteer fireman, this is it. He is here 1 minute and gone the next. But anyways, we'll finish this when he gets back. It might be 20 minutes from now. It might be a couple hours from now. But anyways, we'll see you guys back here in just a second. Okay, we're back, finally. It is a lot later in the evening, so the lighting might be a little I'm sorry about that, but anyways, we are gonna try and finish this quick tonight.
I had fun.
Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, I'm honestly not sure where we were at. I think the next question was, Daryl, how do you honestly feel about the cats and your wife's obsession with them? Why do you guys ask these things?
Okay, first off, when we first got Leo, like, it was...
Wait. Who got Leo for who?
I got it for you. I honestly didn't figure that Leo would find his way back to Indiana.
He expected...
I figured to stay up at the farm. Yeah, I figured to stay up in the farm in Michigan. Anyway, so it came back, and it was like, whatever, it was wintertime. Leo would hang out in the garage, would, you know, come around the house, and he was fun to, I mean, it was actually a very hysterical cat, because he did the stupidest stuff.
He is hilarious.
But anymore now, he basically stays outside, and he hunts insanely much. He'll kill like 3 or 4 animals a night, like full-grown birds. Dude's orange. I don't know how he does it. And as far as the little one, Liza, she's about the same. She'll eat toads and whatnot. They're
just today,
really weird.
She like caught a bird, and they'll catch whatever. I mean, mice. Like, oh my goodness, they catch mice all the time. Birds.
I know where
toads.
you get the mice.
I don't know.
Right in the woods.
Anyways, they'll drag them up and eat them up here at the house, and then
they're quiet. They're not annoying, so
yeah,
you know, whatever. I don't really care.
Next question. What drives you crazy about each other? I have one.
I'll bet you do.
I do. So, he has this stupid thing that we'll be like driving somewhere, okay? And we'll have the radio going, and like this song will come on that I know, and I'll be like singing along to the song or whatever, and he'll kind of be singing along too, whatever. And he'll sing the whole song fine, okay? But then we get to the last stanza, like, you know how like those very last like 3 words of the song are like, you know, it's like it's just the end of the song. Yes, it's just great. The last little bit of the song. He will sing those last like 3 words, but he will make the very last word, like be a little rhyme with the original word that's supposed to like. And then the song is over, and my head, and then this is just stuck in my head. And he thinks it's hysterical.
It is hysterical.
Because then the rest of the night, it's bugging me because that song didn't end the right way. It ended with him rhyming to the actual lyric, and it frustrates me a lot. Oh. Anyway, what do I do?
I'm trying to...
See, I don't do annoying stuff like that. I don't
I mean, I wouldn't go that far.
I don't end songs just because I know it'll prick your OCD.
Well, I know, but...
That's mean. I don't do stuff like that.
Annoying thing.
No, it doesn't say that. It just says what drives you crazy.
Oh, what drives me crazy?
Yeah, what do I do that drives you crazy?
Her extremities are always cold. Like, it's terrible. Her feet and her hands. It's like hot in here. Like, I'm sweating in this room.
Are you sweating right now?
Well, I was at a fire call. I'm just sweating from that. But still.
I think it's pleasant.
But yeah, her hands are like death. Just really cold hands.
My hands and feet, especially like when I
like
sleep.
Death.
My hands and feet get very cold. I'm just always cold. I didn't know that annoyed you though.
It doesn't annoy me. It's just like...
Oh, it's probably just the fact that I complain about it all the time.
Well, no, not that. It's just that the way you choose to warm them up.
That's so true. He's so warm though. Okay. Don't hold her like that.
Our mom held her.
Guys, look how big Liza is getting. Look. What? Look at this cat. My viewers like the cats. Much to your chagrin. Look at this thing. She's getting so big. Aw. Do you want to cuddle up with us? And okay, Kim. Oh, and this actually, okay guys, this is a question. Remember when I did that Q&A with my best friend, like, I don't know, a couple months ago? This question actually, someone put in the question box back when I did that video, and I saved it for this Q&A, and it is, Kim, how often do you get a girls' day / girls' night now that you're married? And honestly, like, Daryl lets me have as many girls' days or girls' nights as I want. Like, he's totally fine with it. But the problem is, the problem is me. Like, I don't, like, okay, girls' days, like, I could do that more. Like, if someone wants to go, like, shopping or garage sailing, like, I would do that. But, like, to spend an evening away from Daryl, like, if I know that Daryl's home and I'm away for the evening, it just, like, eats me up that we're not home together.
Roughly twice a month, because I got fire meeting and training at least twice a month, or sometimes more. So
he's gone for, like, Monday nights.
Yeah, Monday nights.
So, often on a Monday night, I'll do something with friends. But, yeah, if he's at home and I'm, like, one of my girlfriends, like, texts me and she's like, hey, do you want to, like, go to the coffee
Every
shop.
now and again, you go like shopping with the in-laws and stuff.
But that's during the day.
Right. Oh, you're saying night out.
I'm just saying, like, for a night out,
Yeah.
if someone texts me and Daryl's gonna be home that night, I generally say no. Generally. I just like you more. Okay. Oh, last question. Here we are at the last question. Do you regret getting married so young?
Never once.
No, not at all. I didn't even... Why is it like that everyone's like getting married when you're 19 or 20 is like so bad? Like it used to be the thing and now people wait till they're like 25 and if you get married before then you're just like weird.
Whatever floats your little boat.
I guess.
Why wait?
Yeah, I guess. We knew we wanted to spend our lives together and we wanted to get started as soon as possible, so we decided to just get married.
And then we got a cat. And then we got another cat.
And then we're gonna get another cat.
Or until Stray gives us lots of cats.
We have a stray cat that keeps coming around and Liza's not fixed yet. She just looks at us. Anyways, I think that is it. That's all the questions. I hope this doesn't end up being like super long. But yeah, thank you to everyone that sent in questions. It was super fun to do this and maybe we can do it again sometime in the future. Did you hate it?
No. I mean, I haven't seen the whole thing yet.
Okay.
Once I hear my own voice on video, I'm gonna hate it.
Yeah, I know. That's how it goes. Anyways, guys, if you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and like this video and let me know that you like these and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, guys, I will see you next week. Bye!